Hey everybody, welcome to Water Walkers. Today we're going to talk NFL preseason division leaders, and we're going to start in the AFC. We're going to do all the AFC divisions, and then we'll do another video with the NFC. Now we'll do breakdown individual teams and what we think about them, but this isn't that kind of show right now. This show right here is just to give you who we think is going to be the division leaders for each division going into the 2023 season. Now listen. Most likely all of it's going to change anyways because of roster cuts and injuries and all these other things that happen. And we'll have to do a mid-season one or even before that to kind of change up the direction of what we see going on in each division. But right now, we're going to go about what we see after the NFL draft, going into training camp. How do we look at these teams going in? Who can win what and who's going to be number 4, who's going to be number 1. So we're going to start in the AFC East. And my first pick will be the 4th pick. We're going to go 4 through 1, and each one of these is going to be the Patriots. I think the Patriots will be upgraded from last year because they're not going to have a defense coordinator calling their offense. I thought it was the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. And you know what? It looked pretty stupid too. But I think the Patriots have an ability to grow from that and strengthen down this road in this season to be able to be competitive in their division and in the NFL. I just think it takes too long. The process is going to be there, but it's not going to be fast enough for them to win a division or even maybe be number 2. So I'm going to put them at number 4 right now. I think Mac Jones has a better year than he did last year and continues to grow as a quarterback. At number 3, I have the Miami Dolphins. I think the Miami Dolphins are one of the most talented teams in the NFL. I think hands down they have a lot of talent and they're a dangerous team. When I do my power ranking show, you'll see how I feel about the Miami Dolphins when it comes to power. But what that doesn't have is scheduling in it. What that doesn't have is injuries in it. What that doesn't have is the possibilities of coaching leavings and cuts and stuff like that. That's just power rankings as they are. But we're talking here, we're looking at schedules and everything when we're doing all this. And I just don't think Tua can stay healthy. Listen, every year he's hurt. Last year he had those concussions. I don't even know why he's playing, right? I just don't think I can trust that the Miami Dolphins will stay healthy enough to win a division, especially at the quarterback spot. And that's why I got them at number 3. Not because their talent doesn't match to be number 1. It's just the record of health doesn't match it. And when it comes to this division, they have a tough schedule. I think each and every one of them have a tough schedule. Number 2, I'm actually putting the Jets, which is actually a dark horse in this division. Now that they got Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson is going to have an amazing season. I just know that Rodgers is going to hit him up. I mean, Jets got talent. I think they have a great head coach. I think they have a lot of talent. They have a great leader now in Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be more than 1 or 2 years left in the NFL. And with that, I think he's kind of fired up to try to prove that he's a great quarterback more than what people think and try to win a championship. I don't think he's coming out here just to get paid and to lay down. No, he's coming out here to try to win. And when you have that kind of fire around all this talent, and listen, this team has it, I think they're very dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. And that's why I got them number 2. Listen, anybody trips up in this division, Jets are going to come for him. They're looking for you to be wounded so they can come over and take over everything. So I got Jets at number 2 in this division. And obviously, I got the Bills at number 1. I got the Bills at number 1 because consistently every year they show that they're the best in this division. I just think that Josh Allen is a very talented quarterback. He's a gunslinger. He can run the ball. They have everything that it takes every year to put everybody say that they're going to go to Super Bowl. They're going to win the AFC. And every year they kind of let us down, and they can't figure out how to get over the hump. They always die out at the end of the year. And it's just the way they are. Can they get past that? I don't know, but there's not that show. Will they win the division? I truly believe that they will win the division because I think they have the most talent in this division, and I think they have the best quarterback in this division. Not that Aaron Rodgers wasn't one-time best quarterback, but he's not the Aaron Rodgers of yesterday. He's the Aaron Rodgers of tomorrow, and that's a lot older Aaron Rodgers. So I just can't trust that he's going to be able to withstand the amount of talent that it's going to take to be able to win this division. This division is loaded. I absolutely love this division, and I think everybody should watch out for this. Now, let's go to the AFC North. AFC North, I think, is the most pound for pound, across the board, anyone can win. Absolutely. But there's always that but. I do think a couple teams show out a little bit more and one above all, and it's just because of certain players. Now, anything happens to those players, it's anybody's game because the talent there I mean, in the rivalry and the hatred for each other. I mean, when you look at the NFC North or AFC North, my apologies, you always have that rivalry, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns remember what Art Modell did to them in the 90s and ready to fight the Ravens. Cincinnati, always the redheaded stepchild who never got shown anything and no love, but now they have Uncle Joe riding them to the Super Bowl and to the AFC championships, and it's them in Kansas City versus the world when it comes to the AFC. So there's so much involved in the AFC North that it really could be anybody's game, mattering how the ball bounces. Now, I'm going to put my 4 out there, but I don't think everybody's going to agree with it. But I also have my reasons why I do it, and you have yours why you have yours. But I'm putting the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 4. I just think Kenny Pickett needs a little bit more time to grow. And little fingers right there holding on to the ball pretty good. Najee Harris is really looking good as a running back there. I think they have a lot of potential, but they have a long ways to go to be able to compete for this division. I don't think they have enough talent when it comes to wide receivers. I just don't. I think they don't want to pay nobody, so they can't keep nobody. And I think it's going to end up biting them in the butt for a while. So I have Pittsburgh at number 4, but when I say number 4, it's really a close. I really have it's 1, 2, 2, and 2. That's how I look at this division. At number 3, I got the Baltimore Ravens, and I know what everybody's saying. Are you kidding me? They just picked up Odell Beckham. Lamar Jackson won an MVP. Lamar Jackson re-signed. He's happy now. They got J.K. Dobbins, a great running back. If he stays healthy, he might be one of the best running backs in the NFL. I mean, yes, they have all that talent. They truly do. But you know what they also have? Drama. And I'm not a drama liker. I don't like drama mamas. Odell Beckham is a drama mama. Lamar Jackson has shown me he's a drama mama. And J.K. Dobbins has been hurt. And I don't think that they recognize as great of a talent that he is. And there was even some off-season problems with that, not knowing if he was going to stay or not. So I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that the drama is going to stay out for them to be able to do what they need to do. I think if the drama does stay out, they're a very dangerous team. Absolutely dangerous team with Lamar Jackson's running ability and passing ability, and now Odell Beckham. You know, the double team's coming, but how good is he? How long has he been out? You know what I mean? The injuries and everything like that. Is he going to be the same Odell? Is he not going to be the same Odell? We can't go by what Odell used to be. We got to find out what he is, and there's too many questions for me to put them in top 1 or 2. I'm sorry, it's just too many questions. So I got them at number 3. Which brings me to number 2. I got the Cleveland Browns. I think the Cleveland Browns are finally going to get a quarterback who can lead this team to win victories, to compete, to take themselves maybe even to the playoffs as a wild card. I think the Cleveland Browns has one of the best defenses. I think they have one of the best running backs in the NFL. I think they have great wide receivers. And now they have the ability to have a top quarterback who's shown himself in Deshaun Watson at Texas that he could be a great quarterback. If he can keep out of the drama, because here we are again with the drama mamas. Stop getting massages. Stop. Because you can't seem to get him without doing something wrong. And I think if he keeps his head clear, I think if he gets back to who he is, he's very young. He's very talented. He did great at Clemson. He showed himself to be a great quarterback there. He showed himself to be great at Houston, and now he has the opportunity to show himself to be great at Cleveland and be a wild card team going into the playoffs. Because I don't think anybody is beating my number 1 team, which is Uncle Joe and the Cincinnati Bengals. Uncle Joe is actually my pick, one of my picks, to go to the AFC Championship game. I think that they're one of the best teams in college football, NFL. I think they're one of the best teams in the NFL. I think Joe is the most confident quarterback in the NFL. I don't think he's afraid to throw anywhere in between 2 or 3 defenders. He's willing to take that chance because I think he's confident enough knowing that he can make that pass. And that's dangerous. Loaded at wide receiver. I don't know about the running back. I'm not a Joe Mixon fan. I think it's time to move on for him. But I think they have enough running backs to rotate to do something with as well. I thought they were going to pick up Ezekiel Elliott in the offseason, but they didn't, to try to mix that up even more with the power speed deal that they got there. But defensive line, I think they have one of the best defensive lines in NFL. I just believe that this team is one notch away going back to the Super Bowl. And let's not forget, Uncle Joe's been to a Super Bowl. Uncle Joe's played against the Kansas City Chiefs. He's played against the best of the best as well when it comes to the AFC North. I mean, they're in competition each and every week, and this builds character, builds the team. So I got them at number 1, which brings me to the AFC South, and we got to hurry this thing up. So I'm going to put you at, I think that the Houston Texans are going to be number 4. I think they have a lot of growing. I think they did a lot of great things, but they've got a year or two away before we see what's going on. I think C.J. Stroud's going to be the best rookie quarterback to come out of this season because I think he has all the tangibles to do so. I think he has the height, the arm. I think he has the smarts, and I think he has a team to help protect him to get him there. I think Indianapolis Colts, I got them at number 3. I think they need to step away from their rookie quarterback for one season. Believe in Minshew to be your quarterback this year to help you guys continue to grow. You lost a lot in this offseason. Maybe next year you'll put Anthony Richardson. Maybe everything slows down and you can find yourself actually competing down the line to be able to win this division again. I got Tennessee after that. I think Tennessee stays with Tannehill one more year as well. Let Levis sit back and see what's going on. You know, I just don't think that you just put somebody in because you picked them up in the first round. You wait till they're ready to go, and then we'll see what happens after that. Then we go to Jacksonville. T-Law. T-Law showed up last year at the end of the year, absolutely on fire. I think he doesn't stop there. I think he starts back where he left off, and I think Jacksonville runs away with this division, absolutely dominates this division. I think Jacksonville is going to be one of the teams to beat in the playoffs, hands down. They're a dangerous team. And then the AFC West, last but not least, I have the Oakland Raiders going at number 4. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in Josh Daniels. I'm sorry, but you went and got a quarterback who is known for injury prone. You didn't make the right decisions on the offseason for me to believe in you at all. Only problem I have is you have one of the best wide receivers is going to have to sit there another year and get nothing out of it. I kind of wish he was on a team who can compete for championships, to be honest with you. At number 3, I got the Broncos. I think the Broncos picking up a better head coach and Peyton, I think is smart. But he's also a little bit away. I also think Russell Wilson has had his time. I think he's only going down, not up. And I believe they have a lot of talent on this team. I think this team is very dangerous. I just think that they're going to need a little bit more time. You give me that next year, you're probably going to hear me put them in a different position next year because I think the Broncos will be ready to fight for something next year. Just not this year. I think they're more of a 2B than they are a 3, but still, they're number 3. Then I have the Chargers. Justin Herbert is going to show up like he's supposed to, and he's going to throw the ball. I think they have a lot of talent. I think they're growing. They're gelling more. I think they have a lot to show for. I think they're more dangerous than people put them out to be, and I think you're going to see in my power rankings that they're actually really good. I would watch for these guys to come out there as a dark horse in the AFC. And number 1, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs. When you got Patrick Mahomes and let's just forget, I'm going to call him Baby Gronk. All right, this is getting crazy with this tight end quarterback stuff. This looks like Brady and Gronk all over again. But Travis Kelce is definitely the best tight end in the country, and Patrick Mahomes is no joke. Winning 2 Super Bowls, been in 3. He just proved himself to be the best quarterback right now in the game. And he don't look like he's going to slow down anytime soon. So it's hard to pick against him when it comes to division. And we'll see where they are all at in our playoff, on our power picks coming later on. But this is my division leaders going into the preseason, who I think has the best chance to win a division 1 through 4. I hope you enjoyed this and continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please comment on there and prepare to look forward to the NFC is division leaders as well. Thank you, and God bless.